this is the mountain behind Iliasville. It's just based on what Sonia remembers. It's not the actual mountain, so don't worry if it looks bad. But why is the back mountain in the memory location? You and Sonia used to have adventures in the rear mountain when you were little, didn't you? Yeah, that's true. Surely this mountain itself became a metaphor for adventures to Sonia. But I'm not sure. Anyway, let's move on. Because I feel there's something at the top of the mountain. The box is filled with many herbs and elixirs. Gem of the Nothingness Hater obtained. Yeah, no slimes. Oh, there's some slimes. I'm lost. I'm surrounded by monsters. It's a human girl. What do we do? I don't know what we should do. Help me. Hey, she's crying. What should we do? We're in trouble. Sonia, are you okay? What the hell? Yep, Sonia's memory. The playback of the record was interrupted. What was that? A remnant of a memory. For Sonia, it must be a precious memory. Peeping is in such bad taste. Let's move on. No, it's a nice memory of Sonia because Luca came to rescue her. Made her heart go all pitter-patter. She talked about in the very first camp scene how she got lost while looking for Luca, but Luca came to rescue her in the end. Even if she was scared and crying, it's still a precious memory to her. If you want to go on an adventure, you'll have to defeat me. If you can't defeat me, you can't go on your adventure. You say that, but Sonia's strong. Even before I've gotten beaten to a pulp. Hey, because you told the whole village about that, it makes me look like a violent person. I'm only fighting with you to stop you from adventuring. It's not like I'm wielding my club all the time. I know. Of course, I can't beat a strong monster if I can't even beat Sonia. Yes, I'm going to do everything I can to make sure you don't die in vain. Ah, so fast! Monsters are a lot faster! What a heavy attack! Hey, don't call a girl heavy! An attack from my blind spot. I can't avoid it! You really are an Oni! Gah! Luca collapsed. I win again. I won't you go on any dangerous adventures. The playback of the record was interrupted. Good grief, what a tearjerker. Yeah, that's right. Finally set out on my adventure after that ordeal. No, not you! Seems to be another one of Sonia's precious memories. Come on, let's move on. In a bit. What's this way? Oh, I see. You can keep going either way. Sword of Memory. Let's see, how does that compare? It's weaker. Alright then. Nothing else up here, right? So this way. Luca reached Seraph level 20. Eternal Booster and Seraph's Proof. I think Magic Mercury is buyable somewhere. I don't know about the Cheapapa, but they're not hard to get. Cheapapa. Anyway. Do they not give you XP? I haven't been paying that much attention. I thought they did. Well, here's a new one. White Rabbit Chaos. You're right, they do not give EXP. So, in that case, it's probably better if I just take it off so I don't forget. And I have a chance to next go to Ilias Temple. Hit! Yeah! Sonia is clubbing a tree repeatedly, and the club broke. I guess I'll take a break from the club techniques. My palms are bleeding already. Okay, next up is recovery magic train. Heal my wounds! Heal! The wound on Sonia's palm is healed a little. Still ineffective. One more heal! Sonia's palm was completely healed. That's good. Next, one more practice with the art of the club. Daya! Sonia slammed the club repeatedly into the tree. After so many times, the club broke. Well, I guess that explains why Sonia has so many clubs in her house. I think I'm getting pretty good at the basics. I'll have to learn the technique from Uncle Lazarus again. Oh, another palm wound. Heal! The wound on Sonia's palm healed a little. This isn't good enough! I need to do more to help Luca! The playback of the record was interrupted. Aw, this almost makes me feel bad for the times I completely ditched her and to get that achievement for going through part 2 without Sonia. Hey, of course I felt bad for her dying. I just didn't feel bad about ditching her. I never thought Sonia trained so much. So many more times than I did. Yeah. Luca probably still doesn't get it. She's a really good friend. Sonia is originally strong. What do you think? What? Did you think that Sonia was just strong from the beginning? Well, I mean, considering that she is an apoptosis, it wouldn't be out of the question now, would it? That is what I thought. I had no idea she was training in secret. I guess I didn't know Sonia well enough after all. She herself kept it from you, so there's no point regretting it. Now let's move on. You're as cold as ever. You are too involved, White Rabbit. You've seen too many different worlds, too many different people. The Grim Reaper really is such a good-hearted person, isn't she? Follows me around after all, even though she talks nonsense. Let's just get going. Well, if they don't give any EXP either, we're not keeping White Rabbit or Reaper, at least not at this point. There's no point. No contact area. Exclusion action initiated. Ah, fusion between White Rabbit and Reaper, huh? This is horrible! It looks like it made it fused a template on top of a template! And with this memory, it's got an anomaly in the defense mechanism as well. After all, it's not accessing data that has already been erased. It's a little late for that now! Let's go! Death Rabbit appeared. Yeah, Reaper summons Reaper. Hey, really, at this point in this game, that's kind of the least thing to be surprised by. Really, we'll just put a wall on Luca. Yeah, he's definitely Rabbit guides us to death. That does make sense. flames of Hades, over death, Versailles. Wow, she's fast. He'll be back. Well, now he won't. Well, it's not like Luca would take advantage of any job EXP from the battle anyway. After all, what are White Rabbit, Reaper, and Sonia? I'm told you say you're a system with an with an ego, right? There are the prescriptive system and prescriptive laws. There are 5 fundamental laws in control of space-time. Let me double check that one. The first law is the Reaper. She is responsible for organizing information sources and deleting unnecessary information. Even when life came to be in the universe, there was an explosion of information. From then on, the main focus was organizing life information that had ceased to exist. Thus, the place where life data is managed is the underworld. This life information is what you recognize as a soul. My main duty now is to manage the soul, to record vital information, organize resources, and ensure proper circulation. As a result, the first law has come into contact with a lot of vital information, and thus developed a kind of will. Compared to me, she is quite restrained. And the second law is me. Basically, my job is to flatten probability fluctuations in space-time. Now that stochastic fragmentation due to increasing entropy has become more pronounced, my main task is to process and organize such events. What is stochastic subdivision by increasing entropy? In few words, it is the emergence of parallel worlds. My basic role is to deal with them. Ah, so that's what Marcellus means. That White Rabbit leads to the destruction of the worlds. Because that is her job! Transcription, proliferation of the basic systems, an introduction for that, well, I'll skip the details. The third law is a system of information retrieval and transcription. It's called Memo. You haven't met it yet. We've met Memo. She's in the three. She was there in the 3 charms, and is now Idea's Luca. Oh, you missed what leads the world to destruction? Marcellus kept saying that that the monster lords lead the world to destruction. And it is the White Rabbit that leads the world to destruction. As it turns out, they're one and the same. The White Rabbit leads the Monster Lord. They become one and the same, and they destroy the world. The only reason Alice, that being Alice, Alphys the 16th, hasn't gone down that route is because Naruko's there. You know, that is what the end of the Shrift collaboration suggested, that Luca would become the White Rabbit. I mean, I guess it is possible for Luca to still have the potential to become the White Rabbit. It just seems like it's more often than not the Monster Lord that does. The fourth law is Sonia and Adora both serve to remove bugs within the system. That role and mechanism is very similar to apoptosis, so there are quite a few shared parts in the system. Yeah, Sonia and Adremelech, they're both the same system. Apparently, her nickname is Adora. Or Adra, I guess we might say. Yeah, they are sisters. They're close to being the same being. Oh, what does Memo do again? Let's see, it's still in here. She is a system of information retrieval and transcription. So, or she's a read and write system. I don't know. I don't know if, I don't think it has anything to do with personality. I think it has, it doesn't have anything to do with will or personality. It's just a process. If Luca gets tied up in that process, it's possible for him to become White Rabbit, I assume. They are high-level apoptosis in terms of operation. Their main job is to remove bugs caused by contact with parallel worlds. And Sonia was also an incarnated being into the Singularity world. Incarnated? So that's the Sonia that I know. You'll find out how that happened if you go ahead. It's just the point where the circumstances were recorded. So I'd suggest you take a quick look and figure it out. It's right there. Come on, let's go. Alright, let's go. Just up ahead is the point where Sonia's fundamental circumstances are recorded, so she says. After all, there's no other way but to proceed. We are approaching the heart of the memory location. Right. Anything over here? Oh, Luca's still out. I didn't realize. Haven't used one of these in a while. back fully. Yeah, it was a super special Phoenix too. Well, I think I do have Lucas that he gets 5 times effect from healing effects, so that would do it. If Phoenix Hill gives 20% at base, then 5 times that's 100%. Hades Helm obtained. How's that compare? Drops attack by a little. Increases defense and willpower by a bit. Well, I mean, it'll automatically swap out the orb. See? As long as the new equipment doesn't have an orb, it'll automatically swap it out. Which is nice. The only thing I request is an ability to remove all orbs from equipment that's not equipped. I suppose it becomes less of an issue if you don't play like I do. Well, yeah, we've seen this before, where Sonia and Adremelech came. You're kidding me! Marcellus! With a single blow, yep, when the Lilith sisters were so stupid as to show up in the world on a reconnaissance mission and immediately go on to kill someone very important. I mean, it works out in the fact that Luca can now travel through space-time, but still, very stupid. It's no good. Marcellus, he's not breathing. Please, cure magic, bring him back to life. This is... It's a memory of when Marcellus was killed in your world on the continent of Helgondo. So, this is where it all started. My father and his party made it to the monster continent, where they met Lilith and her team, and tragedy followed. It's no use. I've completely stolen their life. It's no longer possible to revive them. The 3 of you who remain won't miss him. We'll send you to the same place. This is not an opponent we can win against. We have to retreat immediately. There's no way I can run away from this. We're going to have to fight for Marcellus. Type 4 cross-world contact. A serious paradox has occurred. Hey, you gotta be kidding me! No way! A major break in history. Apoptosis XX00002 F00001 data transfer completed. Completed data transfer to F0001 Apoptosis XX00002. We will run the correction program now. That time, Sonia. So, for the first time, she was downloaded into the world, but she wasn't that strong at the time. Sonia and Adra manifested into XX-type apoptosis nodes. I thought it said Sonia was this XX001. I'm trying to like, what's the XX002? I don't recall. Anyway. It could very well be a typo. I think when it did in the original, Adramelech was XX001. So it could just be a typo. XX-type apoptosis are equipped with high-order learning functions, so that each time it experiences combat, its body is strengthened. Hence, they were not so strong that they were unbeatable all the time. Even the three Lilith sisters were able to fight them off, even though they struggled. And so, a fierce battle ensued between them and the girls. We managed to destroy the both of them. But they enhance every time they show up. Next time I wonder if it'll work out so well. Our actions were careless. I didn't think that killing one person would cause so much. Well, maybe you should refrain from killing anybody on a reconnaissance mission. At that time, Adra's element was erased, but in reality, Sonia's was not. Sonia, who was damaged to the point of near extinction, escaped somewhere. No, Marcellus isn't coming back to life. My magic is not enough anymore. No way. Colin. Yes, as you thought. It was there that she went into the womb of Colin the priest. So, what are we going to do with the rest of them? There's still 3 left. We're leaving. From now on, let's avoid frivolously attacking and devote ourselves to investigation. Well, L's and R's are interchangeable, so Karen works as well. Yeah. Marcellus, what should we do? The playback was interrupted. Thus, the party broke up and Karen returned to her hometown. All the while, Sonia continued to incubate in Karen's womb. You know what happened later, don't you? Back home, Sonia's mom and dad got together, and Sonia was born. Karen went back to her hometown and had a baby. But there's another irregularity. In the original history, Karen died during her adventure. At the Monster Lord's castle, she would be killed by Alice, who went out of control. But a Karen who survives and gives birth to a child that is completely removed from history. That's how Sonia was born. The fourth law that an XX type fourth law that came into existence. Hold on, let me try that again. That's how Sonia was born. The fourth law that came into existence in the form of an XX type apoptosis as a girl who does not exist. As her first ever incarnation, the prescribed law grew up as a human on the surface, unaware that she herself was an irregularity. As a childhood friend, she got close to you. In that vessel inhabited the XX type prime mold. As you are aware, it is extremely dangerous to reactivate Sonia into this life. She was already awakened as an XX type apoptosis. She will surely bring danger to the world and to you. Even though there's very little hope of bringing her back to life, and even if she were to be revived, there would be a mountain of problems to overcome. Still, You don't have to say it. I know what you're going to do. That's why I came all this way, after all. Now, let's move on. The core area is just around the corner. We believe that the key to getting Sonia back lies just ahead, so we continue on our way. Oh, did wanted to save right before it, but okay. Is this Ilias temple? No, it's not the real one. It's full of Sonias! I thought the core existed, but it looks like it's fragmented. Oh man, this is gonna be difficult to recover. Luca can have a harem of just Sonias. Hey, if Black Alice can have her harem of Heinrichs, why can't Luca have a harem of Sonias? From what I see, it looks like most of the Sonias are false memory images. Sonia in front of the altar, maybe that's the key? Okay, then let's talk to Sonia at the altar. Talking to Sonia at the altar, huh? I like where this is going. It's so frustrating that I can't match you in culinary skills. I need to practice more to learn how to make good food. Perhaps this Sonia is a false memory image. Let's talk to Sonia at the altar. Are you going to say that to everyone? Hey Luca, do you remember when I got lost in the woods? I was just a little girl and got lost. I'm really happy that you came. So now I'll follow you anywhere. I'm gonna keep going on a rampage, aiming to be a violent priest. I do not exist, 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 I do not exist. I wish I could spend all my time with Luca. Yeah. Luca, let's save the world together. Let's solve everything neatly and return to the village together. Even though I can't go back. Like everyone else, I'm just a human, so I don't have much strength or magic. But it's different. I am equilibrate entropy. I am. I want to go back. Go back. Go back. Very helpful. Thank you for your contribution. You have to realize that even though I've always been with you, I've always been by your side. Sorry, Luca. Sorry, Sonia. Luca's just dense. Sorry, Luca. I can't stay with you because I am... Every woman who approaches Luca must be eliminated with my club! I will protect Luca, even if I have to replace this world. Just a little, just a dream in which I adventured the world as a being in the flesh. I want to dream this dream forever, but you must wake up from a dream eventually. 80s armor, how's that compare? Ooh. Is this physical and dark? Yeah, I think that's an upgrade. Upgrades, people, upgrades. Where am I? Luca, find me! I wonder what Luca and I will be doing 10 years from now. Will we have resolved everything and be living in Iliasville together? But I am from... Anything else? I guess that's it. I reject your canon and substitute my own. Oh, Luca! Did you come all this way to see me? You recognize me. Are you perhaps the real Sonia? No, Luca. She seems to recognize us, but this is not Sonia herself. This Sonia is just a fragment of memory. But as long as we can talk with her, we might get the key to something. Sonia, I've come to get you back. How on earth can I help you? You want to get me back? Then find the real me. The real Sonia? There are countless false images of Sonia all around us. Is there a real Sonia among these? Okay, I'll find the real one. Whatever it takes, I'll get you back. Oh, However, at a cursory glance, they all look like the real Sonia. Not sure which one is the real Sonia. Even I, a childhood friend, can't seem to tell them apart at a glance. I don't know about this. I'll leave it to you to find the real thing. Really, doing such pointless things. Let's find the real Sonia. You probably only get one chance to choose. The real Sonia, huh? Yeah, I think it's gotta be the one that begged for help. That's the one that makes the most sense. Not you. Wait, yeah, that's you. You want to go back. I mean, I saved before talking to that Sonia, so I don't have a save that's too far away. Doesn't seem like it's the one on the altar. I think it's you. You're the one who stuck out the most. No doubt, you are the real Sonia. Alright then, let's take her to the altar. If you choose to do this, then I'm sure it's the right choice. We picked out the Sonia and took her to the altar. You chose me, but this me is... That's not the real Sonia. Aww. You came to get me back and you didn't recognize me? No! Well then the real Sonia is... Ah, it's a trick question. None of them are the real Sonia. There's no such thing as the real Sonia. Huh? Sonia doesn't exist. You're chasing after someone who doesn't exist. Sonia 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 Vision appears. I have to say, the temptation to surrender is very real with this one. But no! That's for my type! Yeah, it's actually been a while since we've had the original battle music. Sonia, just what? She's not talking to you. Or she doesn't recognize you. It's a false memory anyway, so feel free to beat them. That said, it's troublesome because it's obvious this would happen. Or I said it was troublesome because I knew this would happen. Sonia doesn't exist. Sonia doesn't exist. No matter how many of them I beat, they keep coming one after another. Ah, there you are. Proto-Sonia. Unauthorized contact confirmed. Select exclusion protocol. This time, Sonia? Yeah, that's Sonia's core, but... They've stopped all contact and are taking elimination action. I knew it. We're too late. Oh no! My god! Sonia! Exclusion protocols are in effect. Proto-Sonia appears. It actually sounds more like a mix between the two Sonia songs. Gah. Sonia does not exist. No matter how much we make Sonia flinch temporarily, it can't be helped if our opponent multiplies it infinitely. I didn't come here to fight Sonia in the first place. I came here to get Sonia back. This is something we should retreat from at once. I came all this way. To run is... Can I help? The next moment, a chill ran down my spine. Something extraordinary had descended in here. Continuing on a tremendous rush of power, the false images of Sonia were blown away. What in the world? Oh, Type 7 cross-world contact occurred. There's an intruder. No way, you're here? Code 7, what a hassle. The Lord of the Mind Power appeared on the spot, and it was... Yep, Chaos God Black Alice. didn't think you would have a visitor before me. What are you guys here to research? How did we get here before you? You clearly left before us, and you have chaos powers. How? How did we beat you here? Did you stop for tea? You must have stopped for tea. That's the only explanation. Black Alice? In Black Mansion, Black Alice disappeared. And now she's appeared here? From what she said, I didn't think she was following us. What the hell is she doing here? Black Alice, what are you doing here? I told you I was going to the library, didn't I? I have a bit of research to do in the memory location. That, you mean the Eye of Chaos? In the depths of chaos, a strange eye. It seems that Black Alice sensed it too. That eye. Did you see it? No, I didn't see it. But I could feel it was watching me. Okay, that's good. It's something you should never look at. I don't think of it. Sonia also said not to look at the eye. What is that eye peeking out from the root of chaos? Be that as it may, the situation here is not very convenient. The memory of the XX, the mold, is eroding, and it's difficult to look things up. Sorry, things are a bit crazy right now. Could you come back later? Not so fast. I'm very busy too. Here, let me clean this place up for you. The remnants of the superfluous memories, the shards of existence. It'll be enough if I erase them all. These are Sonia's memories! I can't let that happen! I'm not sure I recommend that. No, I definitely do not recommend that. Her power is greater than all three of us combined. We cannot win. You've been listening properly, haven't you? The me now has reached the highest level possible for a chaotic being. It would be easy for me to destroy you, but I have other goals right now. Leave here now, and I will not chase after you. Well, I mean, Chaos God Alice is far stronger than anything we've seen so far. I refuse! You're trying to destroy Sonia's memory! Because otherwise I won't be able to do my research. Why are you so concerned about restoring a type XS? In the beginning, you had no childhood friend called Sonia. She's just an apoptosis that got lost in the present world and not an existence of her own. It's futile and pointless to ask for something that does not exist. And Type XX class reject that themselves, don't they? Type 7 cross-world contact. Eliminate the intruder. Sonia attacked Black Alice. Oh? Oh, so you first? But the attack did not reach Black Alice. The power of chaos was unleashed and Sonia was blown away. Sonia! Don't! You can't win! The difference in power is obvious, is it not? Let's clean up this place so I can get on with my research. You will be erased here. Space initialization. Start running. Initialization? No way. This isn't good? This really isn't good? What's space initialization? This space. It is a place in memory itself. Is being initialized. If we get caught up in it, it'll erase our existence completely. Now, Black Alice could probably reboot it, but even that would take 10,000 years. And you know what they say, 10,000 years will give you such a crank in the neck! If we get caught up in something like that, he'll be the Empress too! I have to get out of here as quickly as possible! But Sonia's... We can no longer save her. Give up. I don't want to. Sonia is... I can't let you get involved in this. Sorry, but I have no choice but to force you to leave. The White Rabbit forcefully held Luca's body. Get off of me! Sonia! Escape! Luca and team were forced to leave. Oh, the hero fled. You will not escape. Disappear along with this place. Oh my, how unseemly. How can you follow a program and even choose self-destruction without a will of your own? Initialization, program progress. 4 seconds remain. 3 seconds. A spitting image of the very thing that is without the dignity of a will, an empty shell. You really don't get it, do you? I'm destroying you here. Why, do you ask? Oh, I knew it. You are. Luca, you must live. Alright, so this route 2, Black Alice ends up in a situation where she's not dead, she's just out of commission for 10,000 years! It was such a shock that everything vanished into nothingness. I was forcibly taken out of the memory by a white rabbit. I found myself back at Ilias Temple. Well, I mean, 10,000 years isn't a big deal. That's one sex session with Valkyrie. It's nothing. What is it, Luca? What happened in the underworld? Oh, half a sex session. Alright. So come on, 10,000 years is nothing in the scheme of things. Around me, Ilias and my friends. They've been waiting for me while I've been in the underworld. And White Rabbit is here too. Sonia, what happened to the memory location? The memory location has vanished. Black Alice, Sonia, all of it. Sonia disappeared, without me ever being able to get her back. I know it sounds cold, but it was really too much to ask. How can you get back those who have perished? Luca, Sonia is sleeping now. She fought well as one of your companions. You have your own battles to fight. You have to fight to protect the world. But I... Yes. I can hardly say that I've been able to separate the two. The sense of loss will not heal for now. Still, even while pretending to leave it, I must move forward. I'll see you later! To tell the truth, I'm a bit of a wreck myself right now. Yes. Thanks for taking care of me. Give my thanks to Grim Reaper as well. See ya! White Rabbit left. That's why, everyone. Sorry. I was not able to succeed. Luca, you did the best you could, even though it's impossible. Perhaps this was destiny. As White Rabbit said, Sonia fought to the end to protect us and save the world. Yeah, I know. I can't face Sonia if I were to stop in this place now. The world that Sonia tried to protect, even at the cost of her life. I must protect it too. Ilias, can you hear me? Sorry, Ella. In the monster world, what happened? Demiurge, the spectral star that surfaced near Grand Noah, again has begun to move. We are currently on our way to Grand Gold, albeit at a very... It's currently on its way to Grand Gold, albeit at a very slow pace. It'll probably arrive at the city in another day or so. So the enemy invasion campaign has begun. We have no choice, and we have no countermeasures against it. I think the Ilias of the Heavenly Realm has some thoughts on the matter. Could you please return to the Ilias Temple as quickly as possible? The Ilias Temple in the Heavens. Okay, I'll return immediately. The communication from Sariella is cut off, and there's a tense bewilderment between us. At last, the full-scale attack from the enemy has begun. How can we defend against such a huge satellite weapon? Anyway, for now we have to go to the Ilias Temple. I hope it's a good idea that Sub-Ilias has. During the invasion of the monster world, as a result of following the strategy of Sub-Ilias, a total collapse was caused thanks to the Great Seal of the Six Ancestors. There's a big question mark over the strategic mind of Sub-Ilias. Just roasting her. But still, we have with no countermeasures against the Demiurge, it can't be helped. Well then, let's go back to Ilias Temple in the Celestial Realm. We've been there once, so we can just get there with a heartbeat feather. There's no time to spare. We must hurry. Our next destination is the Ilias Temple of the Heavenly Realm. Once again, we'll be granted an audience with the sub Ilias.